Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be June 22nd for sale. 1970 to 72 Chevy Monte Carlo. If you're new to the channel, we look up cars for sale here. This search comes from a subscriber, and like this subscriber, if there's a ride or a classic car you're looking for, it's really easy to do. It's free. Just subscribe below. Once you subscribe, you'll see a little bell show up. Click on the little bell. You'll be notified every time we do a rounding them up. And let's get started. Let's just jump right in here, man. This is taking me a while to get this going today. We stayed 20K and under. I did have over 20K here at first, but there was just so many duplicates that by the time I eliminated duplicates, you see what we got left for under 20K. So if you can find one for under 20K, that's what I would recommend buying. And to find any of these off of Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, or Craigslist, just type in whatever the title reads. This is a 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe 2D. He wants $985, posted a week ago in North Carolina. So just go North Carolina, punch that in, you'll find this ad. He actually had a Le Mans for sale here too. Obviously they aren't the greatest of pictures. At least they're not from a phone that hasn't been cropped, but could have definitely got better pictures than that. But I get it, $985, he's wanting to move it. It does say now on hold. Not sure why you would take a deposit down on a car for $985, but that's me. It does not have a current title, but it's something about you can get a bonded one. So that's just like saying that it's lost, right? Either way, if it's something you're entering the area and interested in buying, check him out. It just went on a week ago. He's got a lot of other cars sitting in weeds around this place too. On to another one. You see it, it's a 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, $2,300 2 weeks ago in Texas. So yeah, it's a 70 custom hunting buggy with a V8. So if that's what you need is a hunting buggy, well, there's a Monte Carlo one right there for you. Got probably a 350 in it with the console and the staple shifter. I mean, that's probably the coolest hunting buggy out there. Texas area. I gotta tell you, $2,300 for that. Something you're interested in, hit him up. It's 2 weeks ago. On to another Marketplace. It's going to be a 1971 Monte Carlo here for $3 grand 7 weeks ago in Idaho. And it's got 350 turbo tranny in it. I'm not seeing nothing about a title. It does have a 12-bolt rear end in it. You got to dig that. Looks like it's got floor pans in it still too. Got the body tag on it. And disc brakes, man. That's the primary picture was disc brakes. I don't know. 7 weeks ago. $3 grand on that one. And it didn't say nothing about a title. So on to Craigslist. This one's going to be in Los Angeles. It's 1972 Chevy Monte Carlo for $4 grand. So just like Marketplace, you go Los Angeles, punch in 72 Chevy Monte. This car will come up. It's been posted 7 days ago. You gotta like Craigslist ads, man. They only let these guys run these ads for 29, 30 days, then they gotta relist it. And I think they actually pay to have them on here. I haven't sold a car on Craigslist in a long time ago, since I've done one, but I always like at the bottom how they update it. This one has not been updated, but that's two things that Marketplace should do. They should remove ads after 30 days. In my opinion. If you haven't sold it in 30 days, you should relist it and update the ad anyway. Looks like a bunch of broken glass or shag carpet laying in there. Not so sure why that rear end's sitting so far down on the ground. Got a small block in it with AC on it. 72 Monte, 350 stock, needs restoration. Pretty much all there, it says. Got their phone number on it. Another thing I like about Craigslist, man, is you can just click on here and get the phone number and do a straight contact. Call the guy right now and talk to him. On to another one. This is going to be a 72 Chevy Monte Carlo here, LS Coupe, 2D, 4,200. The 2Ds for two-door. It's $4,200 a week ago, Connecticut. 72 Monte Carlo, 350 motor, 80K miles. All the glass is good. Body's being close to paintable. I don't know about that, man. I'm seeing surface rust all over it. I mean, look at all the shit bleeding out. It's definitely not ready for paint, or even close. But hey, that's me. Someone that paints cars. What do I know? On to another one. He's got a lot of photos on here. This ain't a bad car. Looks solid. And the price was cheap, $4,200, listed a week ago. Check him out if it's something you're interested in. If you're looking for a 72 in that area, man, that's worth going checking out. And it's not ready for paint. The back bumper is junk. On to another one. We're at $4,500 still. This was going to be listed 4 days ago in Florida. It's a 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $4,500. It's only got 2 photos. And I might have been wrong. This might have been the guy talking about a bonded title right here. I went through some of these looking for a pick of the day. So my bad. The other one, the very first car, didn't have an option of a bonded title. They had no title at all on those first cars. That very first car, he's got multiple cars for sale. This one says it's got a 402 that comes with it, and it's sold with a bill of sale, and a bonded title's available. So only 2 pictures. No picture of the 402. Looks like it's sitting there with no motor in it. It's like the quarters beat up pretty good on it. Full of mud, more than likely. On to another one. This is a 72 Chevy Monte Carlo here for $5,000. Now we're getting up in a pretty decent looking car for $5,000. It's going to be in PA, listed a week ago. I don't know about the wheels, but that's me, and he's only got 2 photos, which really sucks. Not sure why you'd have tossed those fog lights in where the grill goes, but I don't know. It's got a fiberglass hood on it. It says whole fiberglass front clip, as a matter of fact. It's got 12-bolt aftermarket axles. Something for his uncle. Hit him up with any questions. Well, it's not been on here long, just 1 week. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $5,000, 20 weeks ago, Tennessee. So this has been on here for a minute. Yep, and there's your 9 cropped photos. Out of the 5 he put on there, there was 3 good ones. And that says 70 Monte Carlo LS Coupe 2-door and 71 Monte Carlo, $5,000 for both together. So in 20 weeks he ain't been able to sell the pair of those, because there's 2. There's the blue one and the white one. Both of them are $5,000. Could be a pick of the day with titles. I don't know, man. You have to hit him up and see what he's got. On to another one. I've never had a Monte Carlo 70 to 72. This one here's a 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, $5,000, 6 days ago, PA. It's got some kind of crazy Batman hood on it. I definitely don't like the hood scoops or the flares they put down the side of the rockers. Can't see it very good because it's so far away in those pictures that are non-cropped. But yeah, I'm not digging it. I'm not liking that at all. The 70 Monte 350 transmission, front disc brakes with custom paneling. Project car, comes with 2 spare doors as is. Never like hearing as is when someone puts that in their ad. On to another one. Not that we all don't want to sell it as is, but you don't put it in your ad. So this is a nice picture of a finger. That's probably what a lot of people want to give me after I talk about their ads the way I do, but just saying how it is, man. A lot of people don't like hearing how it is. It's 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo here for $5,500, listed a week ago in Georgia. Clean title. You gotta love that it says clean title, right? Project, no motor, no transmission. Windshield and back glass are missing. Both hood hinges and both hood hinges. It has everything else to go with it. And that's what it says. So no front and back glass and no hood hinges or motor or trans. Yep, he wants $5,500 for that one. It was Georgia, listed a week ago. Onto a Craigslist ad, and it's in Nashville. It's 1970 Monte Carlo for $6,000. You see how I posted the pictures, man. I don't even need to say nothing. 3 photos, and that's what they are. So if you want to grab a hold of the chandelier and flip upside down, let me know if it looked good. On to another one. There it is if you want to read it out. But here's how I said about Craigslist. And it posted 10 days ago. Right here it says updated 4 days ago. So that's a recent ad. It's just, yeah, I don't need to say what's wrong with that. On to another one. 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, $6,500, California. I'm digging this picture, right? So that's a good picture of it. I mean, I can actually see a crease in the quarter right here. A big dent back here. Missing trim right here. Some kind of big crease in the fender right there. Bubbled rust going on, but great photos, man. Showing you what you're going to go look at. Nice solid front floors, too. So you got to dig that California car, right? A little bit of headliner still stuck up in there, but it's got the bows. So all you got to do is get a headliner, stretch it back out in there, and hit some sticky spray around the edges and pull it tight. Not hard to put one of these bow headliners in. It's pretty simple. Although we see a lot of people that try it that never get it right and leave a bunch of wrinkles in it. Clean title on this one. Running car. Those need work, as you can see. But it runs and drives. 350 small block with 350 turbo tranny. So it's a running driver, man. That car don't look bad. $6,500, California car. Definitely solid. That's worth checking out. On to another one. Albany, New York here, and it's a 1970 Monte Carlo for $7 grand. Listed 28 days ago, so like 3 days this car will be gone. He'll have to repost it. First year car was stored in the hayloft for 23 years. PA 350, runs and drives, needs a tune-up. It's not been updated. He updated it the day he posted it. Does say clean title. Some Oldsmobile wheels on it. Not a bad looking car, man. He's only got 4 photos there, but it looks pretty good. Price on it $7 grand. On to another one. Again on Craigslist. It's going to be Chicago. I believe that's what it is. No, Chico. It's going to be in California. So another California car. With wonderful pictures. I mean, I want to go look at it today. I'm so excited after seeing those 2 shots right there. And it's, sadly enough, it's a 454 automatic. Bucket seats, console, 12 bolt, runs good. Been sitting, needs rust repair. But those are the only 2 pictures you're getting with it. And it was listed 22 hours ago. On to another one. It's going to be a 70 Monte Carlo. Numbers matching. Driver, it says. $7,500, Atlanta. And he's only got 2 pictures, too. Little small block. 2 barrel in it. Big long printout about it. Big long printout about his 2 pictures. Something you're interested in. It's only been on here 2 days. Atlanta area. On to another one. Back on the marketplace. It's going to be a 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $7,500. Listed 11 weeks ago in West Virginia. Yep, so it's clean title, so you got to love that. It says car starts up, runs, and the key. With the key, it drives in the yard. Needs some work. Needs total restoration. So it went from needs work to a total restoration. Frame's in excellent condition. Quarter panels are good. Good floors. Trunk pan needs repair. Needs a windshield. All the lights work. And you want $7,500 for this. I guess it don't look too bad, man. On that one picture, I thought this might all be really rusted out, but it actually doesn't look that bad. It's got a hole just in the corner of the fender. I don't think you could cram much more shit inside of it. I didn't like that the deck lid looks like this either, so more than likely where that hinge mounts to that deck lid inside is rotted out. Either that or it's just not bolted on. Got a big dent in the fender, and they had some lights on there where they just hauled this on this dolly. So apparently he just picked it up and trying to double up his money, man. $7,500. I don't think it's worth that. I didn't even read it out. Or yeah, I did. He started restoration. So body work is done. Now he should have included pictures of that. So I guess we're seeing some really old photos here because he's saying bodywork's done. I don't know. Something you're interested in, West Virginia area. We don't see a lot of cars in West Virginia. On to another one. This is 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $7,500. This is 2 weeks ago. Again, in West Virginia. So definitely looks better than that last one. But, I mean, we're not getting to see a whole lot of it. So is it the same car? I don't believe it was. That was in Bluefield. That one's in a different town. So definitely a different car. On to another one. That guy said he had it ready for bodywork. I don't know if that was the same guy or not. So this is 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo here, SS454. This is what I would have to buy. If you're going to give me one of these, it seems I've never had a 70, 72. It would have to be one of these SS454 ones they made. So this is listed 7 weeks ago in PA. Clean title. 70 Monte Carlo SS454. 350 trans. Has the tack in the dash. Has floor shift. Bucket seat car. Needs some body work. Floor pans were just cut out. Needs the new ones welded in. Needs a little patching. I have the floor shifter for it. Just needs a little elbow grease to get it running. That's what it says. I think I have a drive shaft for it too. Motor doesn't run yet. Just needs a couple things and it should start right up. $7,500 or best offer. No trades. This is a not numbers matching car. And he does not have the build sheet. So there you go, our first big block. Looks like this fender has been crushed. Nice dent in the door too. And it said those floor pans weren't welded in yet. It almost looked like a one-piece floor. So you got to dig that. This could be an awesome deal right here, man. I had the SS454 badge on it, but again, he didn't say it was numbers matching. But that's a cool one. $7,500. On to another one. It's gonna be another 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. $7,500 listed 3 weeks ago in Iowa, and it's another 70 Monte Carlo SS454. Car needs complete restoration. Motor and air shock guards, fan shroud, air ride compressor, and lower 454 chrome emblems are gone. Car still has the original turbo 400 transmission, matching numbers and VIN, 12 bolt, 256 loaded with everything percentage, 256 gear ratio, load leveling valve, and the percentage of the rear. I don't know. So it has a 72 hood on it and a 73 steering wheel. Looks like it was a vinyl top. But he does have some numbers scratched off there for you to read. That's going to be the one on the rear end axle tube. And there's a different steering box. It does have the build tag on the body. But yeah, it looks like it was a vinyl top at one time. I'm digging it. A lot of cool photos. Saying it's an SS 454 car. I don't know. On to another one. Something you just have to check out. This one here, I don't know why we're on their profile, but 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. It's going to be in Arizona 15 weeks ago. I don't know if I see the money here or not. The grill's junk. Looks like the front bumper's all twisted too. And it's sitting real crazy, like a flat tire or something. I don't know what's going on with the way it's sitting. And I see buckling going on like in the roof. I don't know about $7,800 for this one. Or best offer, no law bars, don't waste my time. So that's what he said about it. Not much said. Arizona, and it's been 15 weeks. On to another one. Give me a 72 Monte Carlo here for $9,500, list a week ago in Missouri. So they started some body work a while back and then never even primered it after they sanded it down. It's extremely filthy. It looked like I seen green seats. Yeah, $9,500. I don't know. You tell me. You see the money there? It got took apart in 98, 99. It's a 350 car. There he goes, rounding them up train. Onto a Craigslist ad. This is a 71 Monte Carlo as is project car. Right in the title, man. As is. So I feel like when I get there, it's near here a rod slapping on the oil pan, smoke coming out the left side real bad. I don't know. 71 Monte Carlo, oil in the antifreeze. 10 grand 27 days ago. Again, this car won't be on here much longer. because Craigslist does take them off after 30 days, 28 days or something. Not a bad looking car. I don't know what's going on with the roof. Again, this is probably a vinyl top car that really rusted out, because this looks like you could surf all the way across the back of this. And that's right above the back window, which is the common area. That picture looks good, right? Fiberglass hood. It's all bowed up in the corner. I do like the cow hood on it, though. Cool looking Dayton style wheels. On to another one. That was 10 grand for that. This one's going to be 10 grand too. 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. 4 weeks ago, Connecticut. Really nice solid floors. Those are probably replaced. I don't see stitch lines, so let's see what it says. Classic, just needs love. Does have a motor in it, so that's all it says. 4 weeks ago, been on here a month. On to another one. This is the oldest ad I think we got. It came off of Craigslist, or I mean Marketplace. And Marketplace is bad for letting ads stay on there, man. I've letting a few slip past me that we've seen, like 3-year-old ad. I mean, how could you leave it on there for a year? Listed 43 weeks ago. Unless you just had it so overpriced that nobody ever messaged you back and you forgot you even listed it. Listed 43 weeks ago in Tennessee. So you heard it right. 43 weeks ago. It's a clean title, no trades. V8, 350 small block, 3-speed automatic, runs and drives. And this car looks good, man. I always liked the brown. Looks like Mickey Thompson valve covers, maybe. Interior looked pretty roached out and it looked like it was green. There's a brown front seat. I guess they're brown seats. I'm kind of colorblind maybe today. So I'm digging the colors. I like the rallies on it. I like the white letter tires. It looks good. Body looks straight. Don't look like it's full of mud. All the way around, car looks great. I'm digging it. The price was 10. On to another one. So with a car like that, I don't know why you go buy one for 20, 30, 40, 50,000. If you, I mean, this car has been posted for a long time. It's probably sold already, but just saying, if you could buy one that nice for 10 and invest your own 20 into making it the way you want it, why would you go buy one for 30? On to another one. This is going to be a 71 Monte Carlo here, 12,000, listed 2 weeks ago in Colorado. It's got a clear title, runs and drives 350, and that's all you get. So the clear is completely peeled off this car. So it's definitely been repainted. And they did a bad job, or used a cheap clear when they did it. Because, man, that's peeled off really bad. But, again, we're in Colorado, so the sun's been kicking it. Probably not used the cover over it. Those guys still got the white vinyl top on there, but he doesn't show you any good pictures of it. Carpet's been yanked out of it. I don't know, 12,000, you see it? That's what they're asking. On to another one. This is going to be 12.5. It's a 72 Monte Carlo. It's going to be in California, listed a week ago. Nice ceramic coated headers. But that's all you're getting is 3 pictures. It's in Red Ox primer, so I guess it's ready to be painted red. Clean title. Message for more info. Runs and drives. Good project. Open to trades. That's how they got it listed. California area, looking for a 72. There you go. On to another one. Back to Craigslist. It's going to be San Francisco Bay Area. 70 Monte Carlo for 13,000. Starting to look like some pretty decent cars already, man, for not to be in at 15,000 and the prices that we see on classic cars anymore. I gotta say, man, these are looking pretty good. Does have a dent right here. Other than that, that side looks really good, man. Seats look good. Got a little hole in the back there, man. That's a nice looking car. I don't know if it's 13,000. 15 days ago. 350, 350. And it does say 13 or best offers, so hit him up. That's something you're in the area looking for a 70 Monte Carlo. That's a pretty nice one. On to another one. That's the thing out in California, though, man. Isn't everything nice? 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo here for 13,000, North Carolina, 2 weeks ago. This thing looks like it got some beautiful paint on it for 13,000. So again, when you can buy them this clean, why would you want to spend 30 on one, 50 on one? That's a clean car, man. North Carolina looking for a really nice cruiser. Boom. It chopped out where around the radio kind of sucks, but that's a nice looking car, man. That looks nice and straight, and the paint looks great. Nice wheels, white letters, nice rallies. Digging it. 2 weeks ago, North Carolina, $13,000 for that. On to another one. That could have been pick of the day, man. That's a beautiful car. So 13.5 looks like it could be another really nice looking car. 1970 Monte Carlo, 13.5, 4 weeks ago, Tennessee. Darker blue. I dig the cowl hood. Well, for some reason it starts way up back. I like the cowl hood come out a little farther maybe, but I don't know. The side looks like it could be full Bondo. That side looks a lot straighter, but could be the photos. You have to go look at it, man. I couldn't do the interior. So it does have a roll cage with a breakaway bar to get in and out, kind of like that. Kind of like it's still got the clutch pedals in there, so I don't think we've seen any manual shifts today at all. Title in hand on this one. And it is an automatic, but you've seen it right. It had clutch pedals in there, man. So, didn't see any 4-speeds today. And that's what I would have wanted, was a 4-speed. Big block 4-speed if I had one. On to another one. This is a 70 Monte Carlo here, 14,000. Listen, 2 weeks ago, Alabama. So I got some wheels on this one. Got some issues around the edge of the wheel well lip too. It's like it's popping out and flaking and chipping. I don't know about the trim on the edge of the door. I think I wouldn't have put that on there. But other than that, don't look like a bad car. 14,000, I don't know. You'd have to see under the hood, inside of it, and there's literally no description about it. On to another one. I believe this one here is a runner, man. So we might be able to run some shine in this one. Where are they at? Indiana? 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. 15,000 listed 2 days ago. Clean title. 70 Monte Carlo with a 468 big block. Got the borax intake and heads. It's got an 850 cm carb on it. It's got a comp thumper cam, turbo 400 shift kit, and the trans. Chassis completely restored. All new body mounts, bushings. New control arms, front and rear. Rack and pinion, and it's got a rack and pinion steering in it or some shit. Man, the body looked rough. Man, this is a real bad paint job, and I'm seeing every bit of body work down the side of that. So it's definitely going to need repainted. I don't like the wheels either. But he sounded like he had a monster drivetrain in this. I don't know, man. Spent all that money to build that drivetrain, and they really put the fuel pump on a chunk of 4x4 and literally shot screws through that shit. So I wonder how this will hold up on you when you go flipping this car 6 or 7 times. Any ideas? I don't know, man. Sound like one hell of a motor in it, though. Like I said, you want to run some shine. That's a good one right there. On to another one. This one's Chicago. It's going to be a 71 Monte Carlo BBC. We got to love that BBC, man. Big block Chevy. 15.5 he wants for this one. Again, I think this is a runner. Had a dent in the quarter panel. Almost looked like the car we looked like a minute ago, but gotta say them fuel pumps and fuel filters look a lot better from the bottom side, don't they? Got dual regulators. So I don't know what we got going on in here. Dual 4s maybe? No, looks like a single carb to me. 71 Monte Carlo, big block 396, 60 over. Yeah, this thing sounds like it's pretty good. Pretty good runner. Turbo 400 valve body. It's got trans brake, 3200 stall, 12 bolt, man. This thing's sick. You could probably pull the wheels with this one. And you gotta love that. So looking for a fast one here today? Boom. Check this one out in Chicago. Just went on a week ago. On to another one. It's gonna be a 71 Monte Carlo here for 16,000. Listed a week ago in Detroit, Michigan. Man, this car looks good. Looks like that purple mist from that car last night. But you notice right there it had red door jams. So I mean, they literally Earl shived this car. Brought it in, masked it off, didn't paint the door jams at all. So I don't know if I could live with that. But I'm a guy that paints cars. And man, if the car wasn't that color before, how the hell, look right here in the hood and the fender. You can see where the car was red. It's all about the details. You want big money, man. It's all about the details. $16,000 on this car isn't a bad price, and that plum mist is a cool color. 72 Monte Carlo, 402. So it's got a big block in it. And check it out, it's wrapped. So I didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming at all. So I guess you could just take a heat gun to it and unwrap it. But you're not going to wrap that vinyl top. And I see all kinds of bubbled spots in it where there's rust underneath the vinyl top. So that kind of really sucks. $16,000 car. On to another one. $16,500 for this one. 72 Monte Carlo. Listed a week ago, Michigan. Man, this one looks good, dude. I gotta tell you, them aluminum slots, you can never go wrong with those wheels. And we had the spinners and the centers of them. This looks like some dated photos, to be honest with y'all. That's a big block in there, too. Let's see what we got. 402 big block. Air conditioning, bench seat. Brought back from Georgia in 87, parked in the garage. Car's original numbers matching one of the 8,800 that came with the 402. So I noticed it don't have a sway bar on the rear end. But he's claiming it's a big block factory 402 Monte Carlo, and you gotta dig that. With the factory air. Yeah, man, 16,500. I'd definitely rather have that one over that one. On to another one. And for some reason this one's not zoomed in, so let's zoom it in. Here we go. It's going to be a 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $16,500 in Missouri 2 weeks ago. Got a cool rally spare in the trunk. It's got a nice trunk pan in it. Paint looks a little faded. A little bit of bubbling above the wheel well. Nice bumpers, nice glass. Nice chrome, nice detail under the hood. And there's the spots that really get you, man. Yep, bunch of bubbled spots underneath the vinyl top, and it's really coming in hard around this trim. This is cracked and rotted through. So that's the bad part about a vinyl top, man, over the decades. But this is a beautiful looking car. $16,500 for this one 2 weeks ago. On to the last Craigslist ad. It's going to be this one right here. It's going to be in Manhattan. It's 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo for $17,000, listed 5 days ago. Got a nice scratch in the roof, chips in the paint, some custom seats, and it don't look bad. Don't look bad at all. I don't like seeing that shroud that big, man. What's up with that? Is that how all these shrouds are? Guess I haven't been paying attention. But he had rally caps there too, so it'd be cool if the rally wheels are coming with it. That'd be pretty cool. See another set of bucket seats laying there too. 350 engine, newer paint. Also comes with a set of original wheels. You gotta dig that. AC doesn't work. Needs a speedometer cable. Has a few dings and scratches, but overall very nice car. $17,000 or best offer, and it was posted 5 days ago and updated just a day ago. You gotta dig Craigslist ads, man. You get on here, go to Manhattan, punch that in. You can literally hit this reply, and there's his number. So you gotta love that. On to another one. It's going to be a 1971 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe 2-door, 17,000 Illinois. 3 weeks ago. This looks like an absolutely beautiful car. Now it looks like there's a busted windshield. Unless that's just a sticker to look like one over top of a crack, I don't know. No, it's a busted windshield, I do believe. But you know, you really wouldn't know by reading the description, because in the description it's, to be quite frank, rude. It says this car is very nice, clean. Don't ask me any questions about the car. If you're really interested, come take a look at the car, and it gives you an address. I don't know. Don't look like a bad car, but I think you could have posted a little better than that, with the description better than that. But hey, some people believe, you know, if you see this ad, it's still available, is a bad idea, you know, or being polite to people is a bad idea. You know, thanks to spam and stuff, people don't even want to be nice to people no more. It's a real shame. I don't want to get into politics, and I sure in hell don't want to get into how things should be different than what they are right now. But 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, 17,000. Same cars we just seen a minute ago. So he had it on both sites, and I didn't catch it. So it's the same one as this one. It was the same price, and it was posted 5 days ago. So that's the kind of stuff that I got to deal with when I put these episodes together. And I usually delete the Craigslist ad and leave the Facebook Marketplace, because that's what everybody deals with now. Everybody wants to sell their stuff on Facebook Marketplace. To the point of putting it on there and then not deleting it or running it in multiple areas, because they just let you run wild with it. So Marketplace, I'll get 3 or 4 of the same car that the guy has put in every state around the state he lives in. Which isn't so bad, because then you get the dealerships on Facebook Marketplace that literally think that they should post it through all 48 states. On to another one. Enough of my complaining about Facebook and Marketplace. This is where we get our content, and it's endless content thanks to subscribers like you that drop in a request, or down in the comments a request of what it is they're looking for, you know, and we can just keep going on every day. The more subscribers we get, the more searches we're going to get every day. 72 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS Coupe here. Clean title. It will turn over, but needs electrical work, it says. Never been wrecked. It says SS, but then it don't show you under the hood. Don't say what size engine or nothing, so I don't know. You tell me a day ago, Oklahoma. On to another one. This is a 70 Chevy Monte Carlo LS Coupe 2D 17.5. Listed 5 weeks ago in Ohio. Man, this car looks good. I got brand new big block goes with it. I actually read this one out. I got some receipts there. And yep, that's the engine. It's already down in it. So 70 Monte Carlo, numbers matching, professional rebuilt, big block 402. Rebuilt with 434 stroke, roller motor, 454 crank, Eagle rotating assembly, Pro Comp cam, lifters, Edelbrock Performer, RPM heads, and intake. Motors mounted, needs completed. Original turbo 400 transmission included. Currently out of the car. Bucket seats, all original minus the motor rebuild. So again, I don't know how you could go shopping for one over 20,000 when you can buy ones like this, man. 17.5 for this car. I'm digging it, man. What a nice ad. What a nice car. On to another one. It's going to be hard to top that, right? 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo here, and it was in Ohio. You got to expect that from Ohio, people. It seems I'm in Ohio. Listed 5 weeks ago. This is going to be in Texas. 70 Monte Carlo. New 350 long block transmission installed, it says. 5,000 miles on the engine. Sniper EFI fuel injection, so that's kind of cool too. Got some halo headlights in it. Only problem are the clear coat on the trunk is peeling off. So I hope Summit Racing clear coat don't peel off. I usually go with good clear coats when I do base coat clear coat on a car, but that Summit seems to lay down real nice, and for their price you can't beat them. Got AC MSD box on it. And all those fan shrouds are that big apparently. So they really stuck those radiators really far out there. Yeah, long front end on this car. On to another one. It's going to be a Chevy Monte Carlo for 20,000. So we're at the limit. 7 weeks ago, PA. There's another brown one. This one's got black interior. Got a big dent in the front fender. It kind of sucks. I don't like the trailer wheels on it either, but it's not hard to pick up a set of rallies and make it look this good. So I don't know if it comes with both sets of wheels or not. Clean, garage kept, 8-cylinder, full-size vinyl bench seat, AM/FM radio, automatic power steering, dent in the right fender, AC does not work. Selling for a friend that does not have Facebook. So if his friend don't have Facebook, his friend don't have a YouTube channel, so he definitely doesn't watch my content. That's sad. On to another one. I don't know if I can handle this ad or not. We'll see. 1972 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LTZ Coupe TD 2D. So I don't know. 20,000 listed a week ago. What do you think? Take pictures of your Polaroid pictures or your those got to be old pictures. Who gets pictures anymore? Developed. And I'm almost speechless. Parked for several years in the garage, and a contact number, and that's all you get for description. So that's probably the worst ad we looked at throughout the whole episode, and it's a $20,000 car. On to another one, followed up by another one that just doesn't know how to go edit. Right there's the edit he had to push. If he would have clicked that button, he could have went to a little thing that looks like a square box, and then you can shrink it down and cut it out, and we would be looking at the blurry car in the back instead of this sweet little picture. I don't know how many times I say it like every episode, but you'd think people would just... He's only got one picture, that's it. So the one picture, $20,000, that's got to be the worst $20,000 ads we've seen. I mean, if he can get $20,000 for that, the guy off the first video, first one, he should be able to get at least $5 grand for that car with no title, all rusted out in the weeds. If these are worth 20. On to another one. And look at this one. Now tell me you would buy this car or this car when this guy has this ad up here. So it's going to be New Jersey listed a week ago. 20,000, 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And I'm sold on the pictures. I mean, do people truly believe that photos have nothing to do with selling a car? And this is everything. So not only is that a cool wheel, that's an original one. It's green on green. I think the only thing I didn't like about the side shot was no white letter on the front tires. They look too small. This tire is way too small on the front end. And then it looked like they put a cowl hood on it and it's not painted, right? So it's got a black cowl hood on it. So other than the hood needing painted and different tires on the front, green LEDs under the hood. Yeah. 70 Chevrolet Monte Carlo new engine, has less than 10,000 miles on it, and that's all you get for description. Yeah. So on to my pick of the day. It's going to be this one right here. And I got to tell you, this is the one that if I was going to be buying one, I'd go check out this one. So it was listed one day ago. 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, $12,750. That's the asking price. North Carolina. 70 SS 454 Monte Carlo, been sitting since 91. Options are AC, buckets, console, power windows, power locks, tilt wheel, AM FM, 15x7 rallies, vinyl top, bumper guards, door edge guards, windshield wiper fluid warning light. Odometer reads 46,000 miles. He has a lot of evidence to prove that. Regardless, it's a great car for restoration. Sheet metal wise, it needs fender heels, left quarter, trunk pan, trunk lip. This is the one I go look at, man. He does say the engine's seized, but it's in there. And it's all original, numbers matching. So it looks like it was on the road 91. You can see how they got it literally jacked up on the sway bar, which I wouldn't have recommended that. But it does have rear sway bar, 12-bolt rear end, dual exhaust, SS 454 emblem still on the tail pan. Better yet, he has scratched off the block numbers to show you the last digits, 43951. A little closer picture, 143951. 143951. So we got this right big block 454 in this car. Got the SS steering wheel in it. The dash ain't all broke out from someone putting a different radio in it. It's got power windows, power locks. I'm digging this one, man. Console, staple shifter, buckets. This is the one that if you're looking to buy one of these cars, you got to hit this cat up. So get on Facebook Marketplace, go North Carolina, punch in 70 Monte Carlo SS, you'll find it. Check it out. Not sure this one's going to last. That is definitely a cool find. So I appreciate all the new subscribers because we have gotten a bunch. Especially from that Pontiac Bonanza of 3 videos yesterday. I'm not sure if there's going to be a video coming up after this one. If it is, it'll be C2 Corvettes. And you'll never get scammed on my channel. I don't give away no giveaways. I don't really sell a lot of product or anything either. I do have a couple things I made up. Like I made up my own shirts, so when I'm working on stuff, I'm not advertising other people's stuff, but I do sell these. And you got to go to my eBay to get them. So it's a coffee mug, and it says Brian Bealer's rounding them up. And that's basically the only thing I've sold, is just a couple coffee mugs. You order one, you get a couple cool business cards. These ones are metal. I don't know how long supplies last, let's say that. But it's Brian Bealer business cards. And you can just scan that, it takes you right to my channel. So I do hand these out locally. Hit the thumbs up. I'm going to say that again today, man, just because I can't believe how many thumbs ups we got from me saying hit thumbs up, man. If you enjoyed the video, enjoy what it is I do, rounding up cars for subscribers, for sale, and we all get to enjoy watching it. And this video here started off a little, I wanted to go higher on the prices, honestly, but there were so many fines and then so many duplicate ads, man, that by the time I eliminated it up to price order with one duplicate I even missed during this episode, yeah, it is what it is. It takes some time to put these episodes together, so I appreciate all you guys that appreciate it by hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving comments. For the searches, without the searches, we wouldn't have nothing to look for next. So, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace out.